This is a full wig, but it's a U Part wig. But I am wearing my own real scalp with no leave out. That's right, that is my real scalp. There's no lace there and there's no leave out. I promise you. The roots that you see, that is not me. And I am going to prove it to you right now. Look at this. I told you there's no leave out there, and this wig looks like it's coming right from my scalp, and I'm going to show you how. Well, this is the thin part wig. Unlike a U part, there is no weft at the top. That's how you can wear your own real scalp with no leave out because the top mimics real hair roots. Now, this can also be worn with a thin see-through leave out, but because there is no weft to cover up, your leave out can be completely see-through and it will still be undetectable. In this video, I am going to show you everything you need to know about the thin part wig. Okay, let's start with the cap. So the cap is 100% breathable. What does that mean? That means you will not sweat or itch. It's extremely lightweight and comfortable. You know how sometimes you feel like you want to snatch your wig off? You will not have that feeling with this wig. It also comes with wig combs around the perimeter of the unit, so it's extremely secure because there is also an adjustable strap. It also comes in multiple sizes. Okay, so this section, I promise you, it's not going to be a leave out. I'm going to be doing a no leave out. My hair is just pulled to the back. You can braid it, twist it, whatever you want to do. But this section here is going to be the anchor area. You do not have to braid. It is so simple to follow this technique. All you're going to do is over direct the hair. That means to just pull it in the opposite direction, and then you're just going to tease right at the roots. Now you want to make sure you do this rather than clipping it on to just straight roots, because this is going to keep the wig in place, and you'll see later why it's important that the wig is staying right where you want it to stay next to your parts. And just like that, your anchor is created. It is that simple, and that is where you will be clipping the wig onto. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start to attach the unit to the area that I just teased. So I am going to start in the very front and start with that front clip. Notice how I am clipping it directly next to my part. You don't want to cover the part. You don't want to attach it where your own roots are showing. Let me get you a close-up. Look at that. Already it looks like it's coming right from my scalp, and I'm not even finished yet, but look how legit that looks. Now, no one will ever be this close to your scalp, but I just wanted you to see exactly how it appears. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish clipping it on, and again, I'm making sure to clip it directly next to the part and not revealing any of my own roots. You don't want any of your own hair roots to show. Okay, and so then I take the end of a rat tail comb and I just kind of shimmy, shimmy, shake it. And I use that technique if there's extra hair that might be covering the parts. But look how real that looks. Now let me back up just so you can see it a little bit better. That is better. Look how legit that appears. I mean, it appears to be growing from my own scalp. It looks like it's my own roots. There are no little lace holes, no leave out that you have to worry about blending. It just looks amazing. Okay, now this is the final step. What I like to do is take small pieces of hair and then I tease right at the roots around the parting area. Now you can also do this before you install. Take really small pieces, over direct it and tease, and you will end up with this. And that is how you make it appear like it is your own hair roots. So now you don't have to worry about dealing with little lace holes. You can just play with your curls instead of having to worry about blending or hiding little lace holes. So now you can just kind of focus on getting the shape and style that you want, and that's what I'm doing here. So this hair is all 18 inches, but I like to fluff, fluff, and fluff so that I can get the shape that I desire. Now all I do is basically start with the hair soaking wet, and then I use a Denman brush through it, And then while the hair is wet, that's the only time I brush through it. Once it's dry, this is what I do. And I fluff, and that's what gives me this angled look. So you may be wondering, if it looks this great and this natural with no leave out, then why would anyone want to wear it with a thin leave out? Well, you want to wear it with a thin leave out if you want to wear a style with smooth flat roots like this. So this is the exact same wig, it's just soaking wet right now, and then I also have a lot more product on it. So if you want a style where you're going to wear smooth flat roots like this sleek kind of look, then that's when you want to wear a thin leave out. But look how undetectable that is with just a slither of my hair out. Okay, so for this style, what I did was I just allowed it to air dry. I did not fluff it at all. So I put a lot of product on it, and then I used a Denman brush and I allowed it to air dry. So if you want sleek, smooth roots, then that's when you wear a leave out. If you want roots like this, where there's a little bit of volume, that's when you can wear it with no leave out whatsoever, and it will be completely undetectable. Okay, so now let's talk about all of the other installation methods that are out there, as well as the improvements that have been made. So this is the bobby pin method. With the bobby pin method, you have to practice, you need skill, and it takes time. And if you don't tuck the pins properly, then you have to excessively tease like she is doing here. Now her outcome looks great, and she even blow dried her unit and it looks amazing. It looks like it's growing right from her scalp. It just takes a lot of time. It's definitely not your pop on and go option, because you have to practice at it, and it's going to take you maybe 10-15 minutes a day. The other option was the previous wig clip method. Now this option, you would install it exactly the same as I showed you. It's just that previously there was a little bit of puffiness in the roots area. Most people won't notice that, but if you are kind of like a perfectionist about having it look like this, then you will appreciate the modification that has been made so that there is no more puffiness in the roots area, and it just looks more natural, looks like it's more your legit roots 100%, and it's easier, and you can pop on and go, and it doesn't take as long, and you only have to tease maybe about once a week or every time you wash. That's really when I have to kind of redo my teasing. Other than that, I just kind of pop on and go on a daily basis. But if it's not looking this natural for some reason, then yes, I will spend the extra 60 seconds and go ahead and tease. So if you're like me and you want to pop on and go, then I highly recommend the new modified wig clip option. And if you hate little lace holes and large leave outs, then the Thin-Part Wig will be perfect for you. Thanks for watching.